Good morning, this is Sam, and we are here on this beautiful Saturday morning to do the YogaShape method, which is an athletic fitness yoga to help get you fit and toned. All you need is a bottle of water and a mat. If you have any hand weights, that's great. We're gonna add those into the class. Please let me know if you're there, say hello, tell us where you're from if you're joining this or watching it later. Would love to have you leave a little comment or an emoji on the class. So I always start with using my essential oils. I love doTERRA. I put some lemon in my water in the morning and like to get started with that. I also love using frankincense, which is a fantastic oil because it's great for your skin and just helps you just calm down and relax. So love the doTERRA family pack of oils. It's a great kit if you're ever getting started. So if you do want to get started with oils, let me know because you can order them through me. So we're going to get started. It is a bit hot out. If you have a towel, I would grab that too so you can wipe off any sweat. Have your bottle of water near you. And let's get started. We're going to start with our hand weights today. So if you do have them, let's grab them. It doesn't really matter what size. These are 10-pounders, but whatever you have, let's just start working on our side obliques and just warming up. So we're just dropping this weight down to the side and then lifting it straight up, right under towards our armpit, a slight little bend in your knees. And let's just breathe here. Pull those abdominals in, working our side obliques. Breathing into this, waking everything up, saying hello, good morning. And let's just do a few more of these, just side to side. These are really great for slimming down that waistline and helping you get that belly tone, working that side of your stomach, those obliques. Okay, great. Let's set these down. And let's just come back to the center of our mats. Have your feet about shoulder width apart. And I want you to just drop your shoulders down and then just start to pick your shoulders up towards your ears, roll and squeeze them back as you start to focus on your breath. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. We're going to inhale and exhale through our nose the entire time. And let's roll our shoulders the other way. And then let's release this. Down, drop your neck down. And just inhale and roll it to one side. And then back to the center and roll it to the other side. Let's do that a few more times. And then let's come back to the center, looking straight ahead. Let's inhale our arms all the way up to the sky. Reaching up our fingertips to the sky. Then look straight ahead, drop one arm down, place that hand on your hip, and lift up and out of your rib cage. Standing lateral flexion. Stretching here, so we're lifting straight up. We're not going over, we're lifting straight. And then let's inhale back up and exhale down and inhale, lift up and out of your rib cage, breathing into this. And then let's inhale back up, clasp your hands, squeeze your glutes and legs and just tilt to one side, breathing into this. And come back to the center and switch to the other side. Back to the center and just swan dive forward, dropping our hands down, slowly dropping down into a standing forward fold, knees slightly bent. And then let's just sleepy willow, sway your arms side to side. Just warming up. Then let's come back to the center and let's slowly rise up, rotating our shoulders out and around. Inhale those arms all the way up to the sky. Slight back bend and swan dive forward, back down. And then let's slowly come back up into it and sit into a chair. And then come all the way up, slight back bend, and then swan dive forward. Hinging at our hips, slowly dropping down. And let's come into that chair. And then inhale all the way up. And then slowly swan dive forward. Let's just do a couple more of these, just gently warming up. Getting everything moving and fluid. We're breathing, we're stretching. Just do two more of these, flowing into everything. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose, go into a chair, and then come all the way up. And slowly come all the way down. Let's inhale all the way back up. Clasping your hands, slowly come down into that heart center and come into a sit position. Lower your hips down, and let's just do little pulses here. So just pulse, pulse, pulse. Small range of motion. Waking up those legs, little pulse, pulse, pulse. Let's sit a little bit lower. And a few more little pulses. Just a small little pulse, pulse, pulse. Waking everything up. And then sit a little bit lower. And then let's release our hands down, drop your head down. And then let's lift our hips and glutes. Try to straighten these legs. Lift everything up to the sky. Lifting your spine up. Drop your head down. And then let's just breathe into this. Few deep breaths. And then let's take our right arm and extend it up to the sky as you bend your left leg. You can look down to the center or all the way up. Breathing into this. And then let's slowly come back down to the center and switch sides. Inhaling up. And then release down. Let's flow with this one breath up and down and switch sides. One movement with each breath. We're just warming up, little gentle twists. And then let's come back down to the center. Let's place our hands on the mat and step back with one foot and then the other foot, going into downward facing dog. Just start walking out your dog. Bending one knee. Pressing. The goal is to get our heels to the floor. Just walk out this dog. Going all the way back into that down dog. Let's inhale and come up on our toes. And then release back down. Rolling back up. Release back down. And then just press back to this. You're sort of trying to get those heels down. Right, spreading out your fingertips. Just breathing into this. Let's inhale, come up on our toes once more. Come back down. Then let's come forward into our plank. So we can here or modified on your knees. Let's just breathe here and hold this. Abdominals are in, and we're breathing. Let's drop our knees down and go right into extended child's pose, bringing our bottom to our heels. Stretching everything out. Walk your hands to one side and stretch out here, just kind of sitting your weight to the opposite side. And then walk your hands over to the other side. And then let's slowly come back to the center, coming into our tabletop. Just breathing into this. Getting ready to go into cat-cow. So let's go into that. So our feet are about shoulder width apart. Let's inhale up. Elbows slightly bent. And breathe into this. Just hold that there. Up, and then let's release down, dropping our belly button down towards the floor. Slight bend in your elbows, arching that back, and then let's just do that a couple more times. Inhale up, as high as you can go. And releasing down, breathing into this. And let's pick up the pace and flow with this, so let's inhale up. Good morning, Julia. I see you. Hopefully you're doing this with me. And then let's flow with this. The sound keeps disappearing. Can you hear me? Inhale up. Exhale down and out. Inhaling up. And exhale down. Coming to a neutral spine. Let's just drop down to our arms here. Spread out your fingertips and just lift your legs up here into this dolphin. Walk your feet in a little bit closer. Head is relaxed and dangling here. Breathing into this. And then release back down. Let's come back up into that tabletop. Inhaling up and exhaling down and out. We're going to get ready to go into spinal extensions. couple more of these. And then let's release down, neutral spine. Extend your left arm and opposite right leg out. Lower that hip. Your head is parallel with your arm. Foot is flat behind. And let's breathe into this. And hold here. Let's release down and switch sides. Inhaling the other arm up to the sky. Lower that hip down and breathe into this. And then let's release down, let's flow with this, inhaling up and exhaling down. One movement with each breath. Let's do a couple more of these. And then hold here at the top. Little pulses, pulse, 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 pulse. If you need to drop your arm, you can. And then lower this arm down, cross this leg over, drop it down. And then we're going to lift straight up and down. So just lifting straight up and down here, breathing into this. And then let's come back to the center. Let's tuck our arm in, elbow to knee, and extend it back out. Slowly drop this arm down. And we're going to drop this leg down and lift it straight up and down. Nice and slow, breathing into this. And then let's bring this leg in and we're going to bring it up and out. Our fire hydrant lifts and bringing this up and out. Breathing into this, going nice and slow, controlled. Let's release down, switch sides, extend the other arm and opposite leg up, lower that hip, drop your head down, breathing into this. Cross this leg over, drop this arm down, look behind and move straight up and down for 20. Come back to the center, extend that arm out, little pulses, pulse, 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 pulse. Small range of motion. Then let's stop, let's lower this down and lift straight up and down. Your hand can be down or back up. And then let's release down. Let's go back into extended child's pose just for a moment. I think we're having some problems with the video, so I am going to, let's extend this leg back up, and then let's just bring it down, tucking it in and out. In and out. Breathing into this. And then release this arm down, let's bring this leg in, widen your stance here a little bit, lift your legs up. To a fire hydrant lift. And then let's release down. Let's go back into extended child's pose. Stretching our hands out, resting our forehead on the mat. Let's slowly come all the way forward again onto the mat. Place your hands on the mat, scrunch up your toes, and let's lift all the way back up here. Let's do a few deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Now let's raise our right leg up to the sky. As high as you can. Square your hips off. Inhale and come up on your toe. Release down. Let's do that again. Inhale and come up. Release down. Then I want you to bend this leg and open up and out here. Breathing into this. To make little circles, like one way, just a small little circles. And then let's go the other way. then let's bring this leg down. Let's raise the other leg up as high as you can. Keep your hips squared. And then inhale and come up on your toe. Exhale back down. Inhale, come up on your toe. Exhale down, and then bend this and open it up and out. And make little circles. And switch. And let's slowly extend it back out, come back down. Let's come forward into that plank. And let's slowly lower all the way down, coming all the way down, feet flat behind on the mat. And your hands in tight near your chest. And then let's roll, pick our shoulders up and roll them back. Squeeze your chest muscles together, squeeze your legs together. Feet are flat on the mat, just hold here. And then let's slowly lower down. Let's do that again. Come up, roll your shoulders out and around, squeeze, lift up. And then let's slowly roll back into extended child's pose for a moment. Let's turn around and come into a sit position on the mat. Let's sit up nice and tall. If you're there, say hello. I think that the video is being interrupted, so I'm hoping that you get to still see this. Let's make a little C curve with our spine and slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Lower all the way down. Once you're here, inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale them back down. Let's bring our legs in towards our chest. Make a little circle here. Massage your low back and go the other way. And then let's come back to the center. Legs down, arms out to the side. Just windshield wipe your legs side to side. And then let's go a little bit bigger with this. Just rolling our legs side to side. A little gentle twist here. Doing what feels good for you. And let's just hold this twist to one side. You can look straight up or to the opposite way. It should feel good. And then let's come back to the center and twist to the other side. Looking the opposite way. And moving into this, slowly coming back to the center. And let's release those legs down and place our hands right on our heels. And let's just breathe into this, slowly lifting our bottom up, lifting everything up off the floor. And just squeeze your glutes here. Let's slowly lower down and lift straight up for 10. Breathing into this. Just lifting straight up and down and squeezing. And then let's hold here at the top and just do little pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Small range of motion, just breathing into this. And then let's hold here at the top. Lower back down and lift straight up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathing into this 5. You're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here at the top. Little pulses. And then let's slowly lower down again and lift straight up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good job. 6, 5. Really squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold here. Little pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. And then hold at the top. Bring these knees together and lower down. Lift straight up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, little pulses. We are working this booty. Pulse, 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 pulse. Hold her at the top and drop it down and up for 10, 9. Count yourself. Really lift and squeeze. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then hold here at the top. Little pulses. We're almost there. And then let's alternate. Out and in. Out and in. So your knees come together and then your knees go out wide. You can have robot arms here if you want. Or you can just have your hands down. Your choice. And then let's hold here out at the side. Move your feet out just a little bit and your heels a little bit more on the mat. And then lower down and lift straight up and down for 10, 9, 8, squeeze, 7, 6, come on, keep going. You got this. And let's do 10 more. Beautiful, really working that side, the saddlebag area, right when you're wearing your bathing suit and you get that little saddlebag. And then hold there at the top, little pulses, pulse, pulse, pulse. Good job, and then just hold it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One more set of 10 here, lowering down and lifting straight up and down. Keep those knees pointed out to the side a little bit. Our stance is a little bit wider. And then hold here, and then slowly lower all the way down. Once you're here, cross one leg over, hands thread through the needle. Pull this leg in towards your chest. Stretch out that glute. And let's switch sides. So cross the other leg over, reach in between, and gently press this out. Feeling that stretch, great job. Let's release down. Let's inhale our arms up over our head. Let's exhale, interlace your fingertips lightly behind your head, elbows out wide. Engage your abdominals, press this low back into the mat. So there isn't any space here. Let's just lift up and down. Lift straight up, so you're really engaging your abdominals right here, leaning into this. And then let's just keep doing that. Let me just see. Oh, Julia, you joined. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if the video's working. Okay, it's sunny and gorgeous here. Let's reach it one arm out to one side, come back to the center, and switch sides. So Julia, you better be doing this and not just watching. So we're just lifting side to side. We're doing a little twist. Breathing into this. Just twisting side to side. And then let's come back to the center. Let's raise one leg up and then the other leg. Slowly lower these down just a little bit so your abdominals engage. And then let's just tuck this in and extend it out. So it's easier if your legs are higher, and you can go a little bit lower, having your legs down. If this is too much for your head and neck, you can just be here. Let's just do a few more of these. And then let's pull everything in. Pull yourself into a little ball. Slowly lower down. Inhale and drop your neck to the left. And exhale and roll your neck to the other side. Let's come back to the center. Let's raise our legs up. Let's inhale those arms up. And then reach them behind. We're going to just slowly drop one leg down. So we're just about in tabletop and one leg is out. And we're just lifting up and coming back. So just twist, lift and twist. If this is too much, you can drop your legs down and have them both here. If you want more of a challenge, try it here. And then let's just hold here, hold, 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 hold. Good job, come back to the center. Switch sides, lift and twist. Breathing into this. And then just hold it here. Hold, 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 hold. Good job. Slowly come down. Releasing down, inhale those arms up over your head. And then bring those hands down. Let's grab our knees and let's slowly roll all the way up, coming all the way up to a sit position. And let's just go back into our tabletop. Let's arch up, arching up our spine and lowering back down. Inhale that back up and exhale back down. Then scrunch up your toes and slowly lift back. Pressing back here. Breathing into this. Let's step all the way forward with one foot and then the other foot. So we're standing forward fold. Inhale and come up into monkey. This is that flat back I want you to have. Then lower back down. Inhale and come up into chair and then exhale all the way up. And come back down into your heart center. And come to the front of your mat. So we're going to do 4 sun salutations. This is the fastest part of the class, and then we're going to slow it down a little bit. So come to the very tippy top part of your mat. Find your perfect posture. Let's do 3 deep breaths together. And let's release our arms down and inhale our arms all the way up to the sky. And let's swan dive forward, hinge at our hips, slowly dropping down into standing forward fold. Let's inhale and look up to monkey. Exhale back down, place your hands on the mat. Let's step back with one foot and then the other foot going into downward facing dog. And then let's just come forward into plank, full or modified, dropping down into crocodile with your arms really tight here. Flatten your feet behind. Inhale up to up dog or a full cobra here. And then lower back down. Let's throw in a push-up. Let's throw in two. You can do full or modified. And then let's push and roll all the way back into down dog. Pressing all the way back and then step forward with one foot and then the other foot. So we're in standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down. Inhale into chair. And exhale all the way back, coming back into your heart center. Come all the way back to the front of your mat. Breathing into this, let's inhale all the way up. Let's swan dive forward, hinging at our hips, slowly drop it down into standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down. Step back with one foot and then the other foot going into down dog. And then let's slowly come forward into plank, lowering down into crocodile. Let's inhale up to up dog. Breathing into this lower back down. Let's throw in two push-ups. Breathing into this. And then push and roll all the way back. Step all the way forward with one foot and then the other foot, so you're in standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down. Inhale to chair, coming into a sit position, and exhale all the way up. Coming back down. Come back to the front of our mats. I think we've got two more of these, so let's do them. Oh, hello, Sarah. So we have some other people join, so let's inhale all the way up. Reaching up to the sky and swan diving forward. Hinging down into standing forward fold. Let's inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down, place your hands on the mat. Step back with the one foot. And then the other, you can go into a down dog or a one-legged down dog. And then come forward into plank. Lowering yourself into crocodile. And let's inhale all the way up into a beautiful up dog. Exhale, back down. And let's push and roll and do two push-ups. Just adding a couple push-ups in here. And then push and roll all the way back. And step all the way forward with one foot and then the other foot. Standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down. Inhale to that chair. And exhale all the way up. Slowly coming down. Coming forward. So let's inhale all the way up. And swan dive forward. Our last one movement with each breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Let's step back with one foot or the other foot, going into a down dog or a one-legged down dog, coming forward into plank. Lowering down into crocodile. Inhaling up to up dog. Exhaling back down. Let's throw in a couple push-ups. Just breathing into this. And then press and lift all the way back. And let's step all the way forward with one foot and then the other foot. So we're in standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down. Inhale to that chair and exhale all the way up. Coming back into your heart center. Great job. Grab some water. If you need it, you've made it through our warm-up and sun salutations. We are now going into Mountain 2. So grab water if you have it. We're going to do a few more traditional yoga poses. We're going to do some warrior 1s and 2s and maybe a triangle, some other good stuff. So let's go and get started there. So let's come to the center of our mat. Let's inhale all the way up. Let's widen our stance. So we're just going to sit down, coming all the way down into the sit position, placing our elbows in between our legs and pressing out here, almost like a little frog. And just sitting here, shift your weight a little side to side. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe into this. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Hey Lindsay, everyone's joining today, so hopefully you can hear me. Say hello. And then let's release our hands down. Let's slowly come back up. Let's reach behind and clasp our hands and extend our arms up to the sky. If your hands are too slippery, grab your little towel. You can extend your arms up to the sky here. Straighten those legs. Breathe into this. And then then release down. Let's just come into this chair with our arms behind, sitting a little lower, and then release that towel to the side. Let's just place it on the mat. Let's get ready to go into down dog. So let's step back with one foot and then the other foot, and let's press back. Just breathing into this. Let's do 5 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Then just shift your weight to one side and wrap one arm around, and then shift it back down so you're in a one arm down dog. Noticing your own strength, challenging yourself. This is your practice. Release that arm. Shift the weight, wrap the other arm around, lower down. Breathing into this. And releasing that arm down. And let's get ready to go into a series. Let's step all the way forward with one foot, pivot and flatten the back foot. Line those feet up, slowly rise up. Rotate your shoulders out and around. Square those hips to here and inhale those arms all the way up to the sky. Lunge a little bit deeper, arch a little bit. Really feel this hip flexors and the psoas opening up. Breathing into this. Noticing if you're tight here. Then when we get to the other side, notice if you're tighter or which side feels a little more tense or stressed. And let's open our arms up to warrior two. Let's lunge a little bit deeper. Pull back a little bit. Roll out that back foot. Breathing into this. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. And let's place this hand down. Flip your arm around and raise your arm up to the sky. Sliding this arm down the back. I know some days I don't feel like doing this, but after I do it, it feels so much better, and I know you will too. It's great for ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Let's windmill those arms back around. Square your hips here, and we're going to just roll down into pyramids. Your arms can be here on your leg, or you can drop them down. If you have blocks, you can use that. Drop your head down and just surrender to this pose. If you want, walk your arms out a little bit more. Breathing into this. Both legs are straight. And then let's slowly come back up. Windmill those arms back up and around, coming back into that warrior two. Arms are straight. Don't let them drop here or be here. I want them nice for right from your shoulders, right out straight. And then I want you to sit and lunge a little bit deeper and pull back a little bit. Rolling out that back foot. Breathing into this. And then inhale and come up nice and tall, straight. Hands come together and lower back down. Let's come back up and down. Up and down a few times. And then just lower down, try to sit a little bit lower, pull back a little bit more. Breathing into this beautiful, holding this here. We may look like we're not working much, but we really are. Then let's just drop this arm to this thigh. The other arm rises up to your shoulder, and then right over your ear and right over your head. Lower down a little bit deeper. We're in side angle pose. Reaching forward. You can always drop down or go into a bind or take it more advanced if you want. And then let's just drop all the way down to the floor. Pivot this foot up. So we are in a nice, beautiful lunge. If this is too much, you can drop to here. And just hold this lunge here. And then just shift your weight to this arm. And let's raise this arm up to the sky. Shift your weight a little forward. And slowly bring this arm back down. Let's pivot and flatten that foot and slowly come back up. Let's go into that pyramid. Square those hips. Breathing into this, really sending air to the back of this leg. And then let's just walk our hands out to the center and walk over to the other side. So this back foot, our heels line up, slowly rise up, going to warrior one. Rotate your arms out and around. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Lunge a little bit. Arch back a little bit. Ooh, I know this side today, I feel a lot tighter on this side than the other side. I don't know about you. Breathing into this. And then let's drop our arms to the center. Warrior two, lunge a little bit deeper. Pull back a little bit. Breathing into this. Arms nice and straight. Don't let them get limp or have them be here. Be aware of your body. And then let's go into reverse warrior. Reaching back. And let's come forward, windmilling those arms, getting ready for pyramid. So square your hips, and then slowly lower down. Placing your hands on your leg or the floor. Drop your head down. Walk your arms out. Breathe into this. Slowly windmill those arms back up and around to warrior two. Lunge a little bit deeper, pull back a little bit. Breathe into this. And then let's slowly lift up, hands clasped together, and drop back down. So lifting up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then let's release down, sit a little bit deeper, pull back a little bit more, breathe into this. And then let's just drop this arm here, side angle pose, slide this other arm up to your shoulder and out over your ear. Sit into this a little more, reach forward, really grabbing something. Good job, everyone, and lower down. Let's pivot this foot up, come into a deep lunge. Make sure your knee is right over your ankle. Drop to here if you need to, and hold here. Shift your weight a little bit forward. Shift the weight to this hand and raise this arm up to the sky. Keep breathing. And let's slowly come back. Let's pivot that foot and slowly come up back into pyramid. Using your breath to go a little bit deeper. Then let's slowly come back, walking our hands to the center. Drop your head down. Let's take our right arm and reach it across and grab that leg if you can, or that ankle on the outside, and take the other arm and raise it up to the sky. A little twist here. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then let's come back to the center and switch sides and raise that other arm up to the sky. And then slowly come back to the center. Reach both arms out, drop your head down. Shift your weight a little forward. And really lift and extend everything up. So shift your weight forward. Head is relaxed. And then let's release our hands down. Lift all the way up. Here into like a neutral spine. And then let's lower down. Let's walk those feet in. So we're about shoulder width apart. And then let's slowly dance or roll up. Dance or roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders out and around. Come back to the front of your mat. And let's inhale our arms all the way to the sky. Swan diving forward, hinging at our hips, slowly dropping down. Let's place our hands on the mat, step back with one foot and then the other. Let's raise our leg up and come all the way up on that leg. Lower that heel down. Square those hips and then slowly tuck this in and under, pulling it up and under your stomach, then back up and out. Let's do that a couple times. So pull it in, shift forward, and then all the way up and out. Two more. And then just hold here and do a little pulse, pulse, pulse. Great job. And then let's come back into that down dog. Let's do a few deep breaths here. And let's raise the other leg up to the sky. Come up on this heel. Lower this down. Square your hip. Tuck this in and under, pulling it up as far as you can. And extend back out. Bring it in. And up and out. Two more. Pull this in. Up and out. And pull this in and then hold. And a little pulse, 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 pulse. Great. And then let's release release back down. Let's go to down dog. Do a few deep breaths. And then let's lower down to our knees. Have your feet come up. Just sit on your heels a little bit. You want to stretch out that fascia here. Let's inhale our arms up. Cross over, pull your hand on your elbow. Sit up nice and tall. And let's switch sides. Bring the other arm up and sit up nice and tall. And let's release down. So we're going to do our camel pose. If you want extra padding, you can use your towel or you can fold your mat in just to give your knees a little extra nice padding. Okay, so have your knees about a little more than shoulder width apart. You can make a fist with your hands and place them right here in your sacrum, or you can just push your hands here. Press your hips out in line with your knees. You might just stay here, or you might drop to here, or if you want, you can drop back to your heels, and then shift everything forward and drop your neck back if you can. Breathe into this. Let's slowly come up one arm and then the other. Flatten those feet behind and slide those hands out. All the way forward. We're going to do an extended child's pose for a moment. And then we're going to do that one more time. So let's slowly come all the way forward. Going to where you want to go. So you can have your feet up like this if you want, or you can have them down. So press your hips in line with your, press those hips out. You might just be here. Or you might drop down to here. Then your feet can be flat, or you can lift them up. Try to bring those hips in line with those knees. And then let's slowly come up. This is a great energizing and awakening pose. Slowly slide your arms out, stretching your hands out, resting your forehead on the mat, breathing into this. Walk our hands up. If you made that little spot with your little padding, let's take that out. Okay, let's lift back up into down dog. Pressing back here. Let's take our left knee and just drop it down and flip it out to the side and raise your other leg out. You're going to stack your weight on your hands and lift up here. So you can be right here, or if you want, you can extend this leg out here. And just lift and hold here. Let's breathe into this. And let's release this arm down. Let's come back into a plank. Shift our weight forward, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So your leg can be here, and your leg out, and you can just lift up like this. Or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can extend this leg out and lift up and hold here. And let's slowly lower down, come back to the center, shift your weight into plank, and let's just lift our leg up and down. So just a little up and down tap. Keep that weight shifted forward, lower those hips down. And then let's just drop to our knees, feet flat behind, and just shift all that weight back for a moment. And then let's come all the way forward, onto our knees, and bend up here. Just have those toes pointed and lift up. And extend all the way back. And do that again, just shifting all the way forward. And lower all the way back. One more time. Just hold here. And then let's slowly come all the way back. Stretching our hands, resting our forehead on the mat. Let's practice our headstands. We've done this a few times, so if you do not, I want you to make sure you have a wall or a door, because I don't want you to fall over. So you can just watch me, or you can try it today, but I really want you to be mindful. If you have any rings, take them off. So you're going to clasp your hands and make a book. Place those hands on the mat, and you're going to drop your forearms down to a 90-degree angle. You're going to bring your knees right to your elbows, and tuck your feet up behind. Place your head in your hands. So your head is on the mat, Your knees are right to your elbows and your feet are scrunched up. And then let's lift up here, walking our feet in, trying to get our spine as straight as we can. Lifting this up and just breathing into this. You might just stay here, or if you can, you can pick up one foot and then the other foot, so you're right here. And then you can slowly lift up. Breathing into this. Our elbows are about that 90 degrees. You can drop your legs out into an upside down V. Flex and point your toes. Slowly come back up. And then slowly come down. Rest your knees on the mat. And let's go back into extended child's pose. We're going to do that one more time. So take a break, take a breather, and then let's come back up. So clasp those hands. It's about here. So this part of your forehead is on the mat. Let's place that head in your hands. Bring your knees right to your elbows. Scrunch up those toes and lift up. Walking your feet in. Once you're not kicking up, you're able to just lift up. Rising up, breathing into this, and then going to where you want to go. And then slowly coming back down and going into extended child's pose, stretching everything out, and then slowly walking up your hands. Let's come into a sit position just for a moment. Catch your breath. Let's inhale all the way up and exhale back down. Inhaling up and exhaling back down. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhale back down. Noticing how you feel now versus when you first started. Let's come into a cat-cow. We have made it to mountain 3, so let's inhale up and exhale down and out. Inhale up. And exhale down now. Let's turn around and come into a sit position on our mats. We're going to work our abdominals a little bit. So, if you have a magic circle, grab it. I know a lot of you don't. These are about $20. You can get it from Amazon. If you have a block or a magic circle, places in between your legs. If you don't have one, that is okay. You don't need it. We're just going to sit up nice and tall, and then we're going to make a little C curve with our spine. And inhale our arms up like this. And we're going to roll back until we feel our abdominals engage and our sacrum almost press into the mat. And we're going to do just a small little range of motion, a little pulse, 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 just a little pulse. Working those abdominals. Beautiful. And then let's just hold here. And then let's just come and sit up nice and tall. A little breather. And we're going to do that again. So make that C curve with your spine, rolling out, lifting those arms up nice and straight, and just little pulses. Feet are lightly touching the mat. You're squeezing these legs together, these thighs. This is a challenging pose. And then let's just sit here and hold. And then slowly come back up. Do this one more time. So make that C curve with your spine, lowering down, arms up, and little pulses. Great, and then slowly come back up, sit up nice and tall for a moment, catch your breath. And now we're going to switch it up a little bit. So make a C curve with the spine, lower down, arms out straight, and then lift one arm up, and then down, the other arm up, and down. Sit a little bit lower if you can. So we're just lifting one arm up, and then the other. Let's do one more on each side. And slowly come up, sit up nice and tall. Let's do that again. So lowering down, C curve down, and lifting those arms up to the sky. Lift up and down. See if you can go a little bit lower. And breathe into this. And then slowly come back up and sit up nice and tall. And then we're just going to do little slight variations. Let's just make a C curve, slowly lower down. Raise those arms up. So this time we're going up, down, and out. We're going to stay with one side. This is like a little twist. Up, down, out, center. Up, down, out, center. Let's slowly come up and sit up nice and tall. Catch your breath. We're going to do that on the other side. So just a little C curve down, arms out, up, down, out, center, up, down, out, center. These are tough. Up, down, out, center. One more. Up, down, out, center. Woo. Let's slowly rise up, sit up nice and tall. One more. So let's just take your block out if you have it, put it to the side, or your magic circle, and we're just going to still stay here. We're going to just sit up nice and tall, C curve, that's fine, and just slowly lower down. One vertebrae at a time. Once we're here, inhale your arms up and over your head, extend those legs out straight, and then we're going to lift our arms up. Once it's straight up to here, you're going to tuck your chin to your chest, and you're going to slowly lift up, sitting up nice and tall. And then we're going to reach over, reaching to touch our toes. And then we're slowly going to come back up into a straight spine and C curve and lower down. Inhale those arms up over your head. Exhale and lift to here. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly lift and roll up, sitting up nice and tall. And then hinging forward, reaching towards your toes. And then slowly stacking that spine up nice and tall. C curving back down. Inhale up over your head. Exhale and lift up. Once it's here, tuck your chin to your chest and start to lift up. Sit up nice and tall. Hinge forward as far as you can go, and then roll and stack everything up nice. One vertebrae at a time, and then lower down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale your arm up over your head. Exhale here. Tuck your chin to your chest and lift up. Sitting up tall and then hinging forward. And then slowly come up to that sit position and lower back down. Inhale your arms up over your head. Great job. Now let's just release, pull one leg in towards your chest. If your low back hurts at all, keep this leg bent. If not, just pull this in towards your chest as far as you can. And then release down and switch sides. Bring the other leg in towards your chest. And release down. I want you actually to grab your towel if you have it. Grab your hand towel or a strap. And just come back down here. Let's have our knees bent. Let's extend this leg and wrap your foot around the towel. So if you have low back pain, keep your leg here. If not, extend it out straight. Glue this to the floor. And just pull this leg in towards your chest. Trying to keep this leg straight, pulling it in. And then release this other arm out to the mat. And we're slowly going to let this leg drop and flop out to the side. Don't let your hip pop up. Just keep this here. And then let's slowly come back to the center. Release down. And bring down the other leg up and in. Tuck this on your foot. Extend this out. Extend this other leg out straight and pull this leg in towards your chest. Keep breathing. And then you can let this leg drop out to have this other arm go out to the floor and let this drop out to the side. And let's come back to the center. Bring the other leg in and switch sides again. So extend this leg out straight. Pull this in. Use your breath. Try to go a little bit deeper if you can. Let's go into a deeper stretch. Use your breath. Visualize exhaling the breath through your stomach, through your diaphragm, and then out and up to this leg. And then press this other leg into the floor and just breathe. I want you to put this other arm out to the floor and just let this leg flop out to the side. Try to go a little bit deeper. Use your breath to let this leg sink into this pose. And slowly come back to the center. Switch your hand and just let this leg flop out to the side. A little twist here. Look straight up or look the opposite way. want you to bend this leg down, take this out, switch sides, bring the other one up. Use your towel. Again, you can be here, or you can be here, really whatever your body is, and just try to pull this in. Let's breathe into this. And then let's slowly let this leg drop out to the side, using your breath to go deeper. Just let your breath dictate how deep you can go into the pose. Let your body relax. And then slowly come back up. Switch hands and just let this leg go to the side. A little twist here. And let's slowly come back up to the center. Release this leg down. Extend your legs up straight. Reach your arms up. Let's go into a dead bug or happy baby pose, pulling these knees down to the floor, either holding your big toes or holding here. Just breathe into this. Let's move with it a little bit. Little range of motion. Have fun with it. And then let's come back to the center. And let's extend our legs up straight. We're getting ready to go into plow. So make sure you have space behind you. Hands are flat on the mat. You can stay here in this inversion. Or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, press those hands into the mat, and we're going to roll back into plow. Bring those feet to the floor if we can. Readjust your shoulders. Just do a little shoulder walk here. Imagine an apple under your chin. You're breathing into this, and let's place our hands on our low back. For support, bring your feet together and let's slowly bend them in and extend them up to the sky. Walk your hands down your back, trying to get as straight and as high as you can. Imagine that apple underneath your chin. Lifting up as straight as you can. Even higher, even straighter. Point those toes. Stay here if you want. You can drop out to the side here. Or you can go into an upside down V. Use your breath. Keep breathing. You can drop one leg down and bend the other one in. Or you can come up and switch sides. Just play with this. Have fun with it. You can try to do a little split here if you want. Coming back up to the center. And then lowering down. Let's go back into that plow. Switch our hands behind and touch our toes if we can. Just breathe into this. And take one arm out and place it on the mat. And the other one as well. And let's slowly roll back down, one vertebrae at a time. Once we're here, pull your legs in towards your chest. Give yourself a little gentle hug. Inhale and drop your neck to one side. And then to the other. And switch sides. Coming back to the center. Let's just slowly roll up, coming up into a sit position on our mats. We are pretty much out of time. The whole hour is already gone by, so let's sit up nice and tall. And just inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale down, place your hands on your knees, and let's just do a trunk roll to each side. Let's do one more. And let's switch sides and go the other way. Coming back into the center. Let's inhale our arms all the way up, reaching our arms up to the sky. Clasping our hands in our heart center and slowly coming down. Let's do 3 deep breaths together. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice, YogaShape method, where it's hatha yoga and we do some shaping poses. I'm so glad you joined me. YogaShape method is designed to help you get fit fast. If you have any comments or things that you'd like me to do, you can DM me or put it in the box. I would love to hear from you. I am streaming these from my house to yours at 9:30. It is a donation-based class now. I do have information on the website, yogashapemethod.com, and in this post I have it through Venmo as well as PayPal. So thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you feel a lot better now than when you first started, and I will see you all tomorrow morning on the mat. Mwah. Namaste.